GTA 6 is shaping up to be the biggest and most ambitious game of the 2020s, with analysts estimating a massive $2 billion budget. But despite all of the hype surrounding this game, those of us following mainstream media outlets know very little about what GTA 6 will actually look like upon release. And apart from the official cinematic trailer released by Rockstar, we have no frame of reference for things like graphics or any real gameplay. But what if you don't stick to official sources? On September 18th, 2022, a person by the name of TeapotTuber Hacker posted over 90 clips of early development footage for GTA 6 to the official GTA Forums website, causing a stir amongst the community, and ultimately, Rockstar ended up releasing the actual trailer for GTA 6 just 15 months later on December 5th, 2023. The hacker said he was able to get the footage along with several images and other details by sneaking into a private Slack channel that was being used by Rockstar employees. While this was quite unfortunate for everyone who worked so hard on the game, it did provide fans with a more concrete source of info on features that might be included in the actual finished product. And for this video, I've compiled a list of the 10 biggest changes based on the leaked footage as well as the trailer, and this one is going to be about gameplay mechanics because I've already done a video on the top 10 technological changes in GTA 6 that deals with stuff like graphics, so you can check it out once you're finished with this one. For obvious reasons, I can't show any of the leaked footage on my channel because I have no intentions of dealing with an army of Take-Two lawyers. However, right now, without any further ado, let's get into the interesting stuff that you guys are here for. One of the most interesting changes we might see in GTA 6 will be the addition of a money laundering mechanic through purchasable properties. One of the leaked clips shows a car wash with an icon of a washing machine that has a dollar sign in the center. This is the universal symbol for money laundering, and it's probably similar in function to businesses from previous GTA games. However, there's one important detail here. Never before has a GTA game encouraged you to hide your illegal activities under threat of investigation. You could be selling rocket launchers, running an unlicensed liquor store. Heck, you could probably drive through the middle of the city with 50 pounds of crystal blue strapped to the roof of your car and nobody would bat an eye. But the very fact that we have to hide the true nature of our businesses in GTA 6 means that it might have some kind of witness report or cop investigation system that puts your business at risk of getting raided if you get caught doing shady deals. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but imagine how cool that would be. Running a business would involve an entirely new layer of depth and complexity that we haven't seen before, instead of endlessly spamming resupply and sell missions till you see the money counter go up to your preferred amount. Alright, the next change comes in the form of a metro system. This isn't exactly new, as GTA 5 already features a metro line, but the one in GTA 6 will be based on the real-life Miami Metro mover. What is new though is that there's also a second train line that connects the Vice City International Airport, which is of course based on Miami International Airport, and this one has its own metro mover as well. In-game, this train line is referred to as the Vice City Metro Mule, and from the leaked clip, it's apparent that you'll have a whole new level of detail when it comes to these trains and their respective stations. More NPCs, better passenger AI, new ways to rob and hijack trains. The possibilities here are endless. With 3 different playable characters in GTA 5, Rockstar introduced the concept of switching between characters and experiencing the same content from a different point of view. However, these switches can take an eternity, even on current-gen consoles like the PlayStation 5, which boasts super fast loading time. That's because GTA 5 was never designed to take advantage of next-gen storage protocols, as well as the PCIe Express NVMe drives. But guess what? GTA 6 is designed with these new hardware advances in mind, and we can see evidence of that in one of the leaked clips where both Jason as well as Lucia are inside of a motel. The player is switching between them, and it's so fast that it takes you a while to even realize what's going on. Instantaneous is the only way to describe this kind of speed, and it can significantly change the way you conduct a heist or robbery in the game because you can literally swap to a different body in real time with 0 delay so that you can get the most advantageous spot in a gunfight or silence a witness who's about to report you to the police, etc. And speaking of witnesses here, GTA 6 will also have a brand new witness system that's similar in concept to the witness system from Red Dead Redemption 2, but this time with a whole lot of new features. First off, witnesses have different states of informational awareness. In a leaked clip that shows Jason and Lucia robbing Hank's Waffle, one of the many diners in the game, we can see certain witnesses with a different colored marker above their heads. For example, yellow would indicate that the witness has a partial description, while red means that they have a full description of categories like your height and build, the clothes you're wearing, your race, and maybe even the weapons you're carrying. In addition to player recognition, witnesses also provide data on your vehicle type and color to the police, which means that it's now a good idea to switch vehicles vehicles frequently if you're trying to escape the cops. Unlike previous GTA games, cops don't just spawn in at random. They have a dispatch timer, and they wait for witnesses' reports to pile up before they show up on the scene. GTA 6 also has witness intimidation tactics that you can use to silence or threaten the hostages during a robbery, so it might be possible to pull off a heist without a single cop showing up to the scene if you play it off perfectly. Another new mechanic that might be introduced to GTA 6 is hacking, and this one's likely to be Lucia exclusive. Remember how in GTA 5 each of the 3 characters had unique abilities? Franklin is a driving god, Michael is basically Max Payne, and Trevor can switch into Berserker mode, which turns him into a raging maniac who can tank loads of damage. Well, it looks like GTA 6 is bringing this feature back, but this time with loads of new enhancements. Now you've got a whole new way to interact with the world through hacking. Was Rockstar inspired by Watch Dogs for this one? Maybe. From the leaked footage, we can see that Lucia carries a lot of specialized electronic warfare gear like tracking jammers, immobilizer bypass for luxury vehicles, USB drives to infiltrate computer systems, and auto dialers. I suspect that these won't be time gated like the abilities in GTA 5, which means you don't need to build up your special meter. While Lucia is a hacker, Jason may be a master thief, and he can immediately spot any and all objects of interest within a certain radius by using an ability that looks very similar to the Eagle Eye ability from Red Dead Redemption 2. So things like jewelry, safes, security cameras, and guards will be highlighted on your screen as soon as you activate Jason's ability. And this ties into the robbery and heist focused theme of GTA 6, because it is rumored that you can rob practically any business, residence, or office building within this game. Unlike previous GTAs that had a very specific restriction on which places you can rob, this game, it seems like it's going to be very more free. And that's possible only with a new interior generation engine that relies on artificial intelligence to draw up unique interiors based on different combinations of pre-existing blocks. Now, does this mean that your copy of GTA 6 will be secretly running an AI program in the background? No. It's just a marketing buzzword for algorithmically generated content. This AI isn't even close to an actual neural network that's capable of learning from its environment. And it's more like the procedurally generated environments you may see in a game like No Man's Sky, for example. Again, take all this with a grain of salt since we don't have any way to confirm this right now. However, the parent company of Rockstar, Take-Two Interactive, did file a patent in 2017 titled System and Method for Game Object and Environment Generation. In this patent, they explain how multiple unique layouts for the interior of a building can be created by playing with existing parameters. Because of this feature, GTA 6 will also have lots of enterable buildings, at least a lot more than any previous GTA game. And this makes sense because the core draw of this game is going to be its emphasis on theft, being able to walk into any diner or gas station at will, no matter how small or remote, and then robbing the counter at gunpoint. The number 3 most interesting change on my list today is GTA 6's new buddy comms feature that lets Lucia and Jason communicate with each other in the middle of a robbery. This is super cool because now you get live status updates from your partner who can tell you how much money they've robbed, whether any cops are in sight, and how the hostages are holding up. If you want, you can even ping locations on the map and ask your partner to follow you. Combined with zero delay character switching, it adds a great level of player freedom and gameplay depth that previous GTA games could only dream of. Since GTA 4, the series has transformed into a third-person cover shooter, but GTA 6 isn't content with leaving things the way they are previously. It will introduce new cover mechanics that allow for more dynamic gunfights, like a dedicated cover mode, as well as the ability to switch which shoulder you're firing from while holding a rifle. The leaks also show that Jason can use his weapon to protect his face while crouched and advancing under fire. It also looks like GTA 6 will have elements of stealth built into its gameplay here, and that's going to allow you to slither in and out of gunfights at will without really catching the attention of your enemies. And finally, we've got dynamic physiques, just like GTA San Andreas. But this time, even more advanced since this game is over 20 years newer. Saying that out loud makes me feel really old. And I know there are many of you watching this video who weren't even born when San Andreas was released. That just goes to show that good ideas are truly timeless here. Everyone loved the dynamic physiques in San Andreas, as they could customize their version of CJ to look entirely different from someone else's CJ. And that feature added a level of role-playing in the game that hasn't really been replicated since then by any other Rockstar game. Hopefully GTA 6 brings back all of this and adds new features to make it even more realistic this time around. Right now, we don't have many details on the level of customization you can do in GTA 6, but in some of the clips we can see Lucia with a thinner waist than usual. Jason also has a skinnier look to him in certain clips, while in others he's a little bit more beefed up and more well defined. And guys, there you have it, the top 10 biggest changes in GTA 6 based on the leaked footage. I'll be covering more GTA 6 news in the future as we get closer to the release date, especially with trailer 2 probably in the next few months here, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see that, and let me know which of these 10 features you're looking forward to the most. For me, it's definitely the enterable buildings and procedurally generated interiors. As always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, adios amigos.